Captain Billy J here on another Saturday night. Welcome to Billy J Travels. And welcome, everyone. Welcome. It is Saturday nights. Saturday Night Live, kicking off your Saturday live shows tonight. Kicks off with me, and then right after me will be the Traveling Gilberts. And the next hour, and then after that will be Adventures Ahead with Michelle and Josh. Um, right after that. And then I hear that Anthony Simone is going to go live tonight. He's doing a giveaway on his channel, so check out Anthony Simone. Also, yeah, Griswold Family Vacays on tonight. They're going to cover the Duke North Carolina Tar Heels basketball game. So that's going on tonight. Lots of things going on tonight on Saturday night. And it's WrestleMania weekend. So I'm going to be in and out of lives and also checking out WrestleMania because it's a 2-day WrestleMania event. Then it starts today. Those of you that don't know, I'm a pro wrestling referee. So I got to support my pro wrestling people. So anyways, that's what's going on this weekend. Busy weekend, of course. Plus the other basketball game going on and lots of things going on. But we're here tonight. We're going to talk about I need your help, guys. I need your help because I need to know what I should do. Should I fly or drive to Miami? And we'll talk about that a little bit. But let's welcome in the people that are in the chat tonight. Very first person I have in that came into the live chat was my first mate, Meg. Welcome aboard, Meg. Good to have you in here. She dropped in the link for the Traveling Gilberts Live, which will be on right after this. And we'll go to the end of the hour, and we'll get out before they come on. We should be fine on that, on time-wise. So, right after Meg was my first moderator, Anthony Simone. Welcome aboard, Anthony. Again, he's going live later tonight after Adventures Ahead. Let's see what else we got going on. And I came in saying hi to everybody. Yada, 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 back and forth between all of us. Next person I came in was SCT Ventures, Greg. Welcome aboard, Greg. Good to have you in here. Followed by Tyler from the Tyler Show. Welcome aboard. By the way, SCT Ventures, they go live on Tuesdays. So check out them. They usually have a trivia contest where you could win this heavy prize trophy of the brain. Oh, that is so heavy. Oh, I got to work out more. Whew. Oh, all right. Anyways, so yeah, check them out on Tuesdays. The Tyler Show, he goes live every once in a while, and if you know anything about Port Canaveral, he's your guy. So check out Tyler. Let's see who else we got. Then we had Cruising Scene come in. Welcome aboard, Sharon from Cruising Scene. Good to have you in here. We're going back and forth, talking and saying hi to each other. Everyone's saying hello to each other. That's awesome. Then we have Felicia from SCT Adventures. Welcome aboard. Good to have you in here. The beauty to the beast. So she's the beauty and Greg's the beast. That's how I see it. But, all right. Next we have then Anthony said Showtime. Yep, for Showtime. Then we have Scott Smith. Welcome aboard, Scott Smith. He says hello, Captain Billy J, and hello everyone else too. Well, hello to you, Scott Smith. Good to have you here. Let's see. Thank you, Anthony. Smash that thumbs up button. I don't have my banner up. Let's put my banner up. Boom. Hit that thumbs up button. Let's see who else is in the chat. Thank you, Meg, for dropping the links for Traveling Gilberts. So you dropped in the link for Adventures Ahead. So you dropped in the YouTube channel for Anthony Simone. And you dropped in the link for Griswold Family Vacay. Thank you very much, Meg. Appreciate it very much for you doing that. And she dropped in the link for SCT Adventures. Again, they go live on Tuesdays. Careful now, you'll hurt yourself. I almost did. I'm gonna need like a wrist wrap or something because I don't want to injure this hand. That's for sure. Your mind out together. It's my drinking hand, drinking out of my all aboard with Anthony, my Bud Light Lime, which you can't see because it's green screen, but. Ooh, hurts in the wrist a little bit. But anyways, so we are drinking tonight. Don't hurt yourself. I almost did. I'll be careful. That's a heavy thing. We have Margie Butcher in here. Welcome aboard, Margie. Good to have you in here. Everybody saying hello to each other. Thank you, Meg, dropping a link for the Tyler show. Lisa says beauty to the brains. I still think beauty to the beast. But we have Paul Vines. Welcome aboard, Paul. Good to have you in here. He is driving and listening. Drive safely, Paul. Drive safely. Because I want you to be safe. So next time I meet you, we can hug. Because I know Paul loves a nice hug. All right. We have April Perlman in here. Welcome aboard. This is your number one fan, April Perlman. I'm always waiting to hear your vlogs. Well, awesome, April. There's going to be a little bit of a delay in vlogs. I have used up all my content. I just finished up the Carnival Mardi Gras vlog series, so if you haven't checked that out, go back to the channel after this or tomorrow after the lives or whatever. Go back and check out the Carnival Mardi Gras vlogs. Those are all done. I also put out a vlog after the Carnival Mardi Gras. I went to Disney Springs and I went to Old Town, and that came out yesterday. So if you missed that, I just posted it yesterday, so you can check that out. So if you missed it, it's a short, like 7-minute vlog. And yeah, that'll be pretty much all my content I have. I don't have any more trips until, well, I'm going to Jacksonville to see Elton John in a couple weeks. And then I don't have another trip planned until July to New Hampshire. So I'm gonna work on my drone. I have a drone. I'm gonna try to get some footage. I'm gonna go down to the beach, Pensacola Beach, beautiful beach, and I'm gonna get some shots down there, and we'll make some vlogs. And we'll also talk about some cruising, maybe some pros and cons and stuff like that. So I'll put out some more vlogs, but it won't be more. It'll be like travel vlogs because I'm not really going anywhere. So, all right. Let's see. Everybody saying hello to each other. Excellent. That was a fun vlog. Thank you, Meg. Appreciate that. We have Fordman, aka Kenny Oaks. Welcome aboard, Fordman Kenny. Good to have you in here. I was on a live earlier with him today. If you guys haven't checked out, Clay Muir was live today earlier. She has a creator thing, like I don't know, it was like once a month or whatever. But she has a bunch of different creators come up, and I just happened to be in the chat, and she asked me to come up, and so spontaneously I came up onto the live chat. But it was fun. We had some singers on there singing, and it was a good time. So if you're not subscribed, check out Clay Muir. Hopefully Meg can drop in the link to her channel. But yeah, it says a variety of different creators there, and it's a pretty good time. Let's see. We have Darian's in here. Welcome aboard, Darian. He says, howdy, Billy, at all. I am unable to tag as I'm driving. Well, drive safely, Darian, because I told Paul that because I want him to be safe. So I can get a hug from him, and then I got to get a hug from you, Darian, next time we meet. But he says, I hope everyone is doing well. So good to have you in here, Darian. Had a good time in Helen, Georgia. We checked out Travel Ventures of Eric B. He posted a video yesterday, his last video, I believe, of Helen, Georgia, the last night. It was pretty awesome to relive that. And again, I have those Helen, Georgia vlogs out there, so we're going to go back. You can see a whole bunch of different creators that are in that vlog, and yeah, pretty cool, pretty good time. Hopefully I'll be able to make it next year. We'll see. Meg's unfortunately not able to go there. She's going to be on a cruise. I don't know where I'll be. I don't know if I'll be farther south of here or where I'll be, but we'll see if I can make it back up to Helen, Georgia. Because it's a great town. I'd love to see more of it because unfortunately that weather on Saturday was terrible. It's freezing, and just couldn't do too much there. Everyone's saying hello to each other. Excellent. Good to have you guys in here. Thank you, Meg, for dropping in a link for Clay Muir. Also, the link for Darian. He goes live as well. So check out his lives. He's going to be going to Germany here soon, the next couple months or so. So that will be fun. Let's see. SCT Venture says, we love Mexico Beach. Oh, okay. Yep, I've heard of it. My band used to play at the El Governor there on weekends back before Hurricane Michael. Yeah, Hurricane Michael did a lot of damage. Hurricanes definitely are not good here, but unfortunately that's part of living in paradise. So you have to put up with those, but unfortunately you can rebuild and stuff like that. But yeah, that's cool. I love Pensacola Beach because it's only 15 minutes away from me, of course. You drive a little farther, you go down to Destin. Destin is one of the most beautiful places to go to. So definitely um, lots of great beach action going on here. Getting a little busier now. We're getting more tourists here. So yeah, pretty cool. I also love Mexico Beach, as Meg says. Awesome. She loves lots of things. Thank you, Meg, for coming in the link for Travel Adventures with Eric B. You can also see Meg in those vlogs. Yes, in the Helen, Georgia vlogs. Meg, she doesn't like to show herself on her own channel, but you'll have to go to other people's channels, and you'll catch her on lives every once in a while, and you'll catch her in vlogs. And you'll see see her in my vlogs, and also Eric's vlogs, and whoever else was in Helen, Georgia as well. As Steve Venter says, it's definitely a hidden gem, Meg. Yes, Mexico Beach. Yes, great. I haven't been in years, but I miss it. Bill, where is your home base? Well, Margie, I am in beautiful Pensacola, Florida. So I am 3 hours east of New Orleans. I am directly south of Chicago. So if you went to Chicago, go all the way down, you'll find Pensacola. I'm 10 minutes within the Alabama border. So I'm right by Alabama, right here in the Panhandle. Not originally from Pensacola, Florida. I just moved here 6 years ago, a week or two ago. Actually, I'm from Iowa. So you'll notice I have no southern accents. I have no northern accents. I have no accents because we speak perfect English in Iowa. So I lived in Iowa for 35 years. Got tired of the winter there, the snow, the cold, the ice. I was like, I'm getting the heck out of there, and I moved to Florida. Not the Florida that I would plan on going to, but eventually I will be moving down to Orlando. That is my main goal eventually soon. Yeah, but I'm in Pensacola. That's where I'm at now. All right. Next is that's a pride point. 10 minutes from Alabama. Blame would be proud. Yeah, roll tide. Roll tide. No, I mean I'm not an Alabama fan or a Gator fan or any kind of. I'm a University of Northern Iowa fan. That's what I am. Got to represent my home state. So, as Steve says, most people don't know it, but Billy is a Blue Angels pilot as well. Yes, I am. I like to claim that, but no, unfortunately, I'm not. Your facts are wrong there, Greg. But we are the home of the Blue Angels. You'll see them flying around. Usually, there's 6 of them, sometimes 5. We had accidents every once in a while, but usually 6 that are flying, and they do air shows all over the country. But the home base is right here in Pensacola, Florida. They do all their training here. Yeah, it's a good time. The Blue Angels. This place is full of military bases, so lots of military activity in this area. And yeah, but pretty cool to see Blue Angels. Now, when I first moved down here, I lived in an apartment, and it was like 5 minutes away from the base, and I could hear them flying like every week and so. But now I moved a little farther north, so I don't hear them as much, but still pretty cool to see them, especially when they fly along the beach. Pretty awesome. So if you do like air shows, this is a good place to come for air shows because you got the beach and then you got the planes flying above. Pretty awesome. I am a cruising fan. Yep, a lot of us are cruising fans. That's why we're all here. All right, excellent, good. Cut up with the chat. It's 6:15. We got 45 minutes left. So thank you guys for coming in, and we'll get into our main topic tonight. So, guys, I need your help. I don't know what to do. Okay, so here it is. I have a group cruise coming up. My very first group cruise coming up. September 11th. It is the BBD Rum Run, and it is out of Miami, Florida, and 6-day cruise out of Miami, Florida, on the Carnival Horizon. So I'm excited to go because it's going to be my first group cruise. Second thing is that it's on a ship I've never been on, Carnival Horizon. So looking forward to that. Third thing is that it'll be out of Miami. I've never been to Miami. You think I'm in Florida and I would be in Miami all the time, but Miami is on the total opposite end of Florida. So I have not been in Miami before, so that'll be exciting as well. So a lot of things coming up with that. So I need to get to Miami, and that is my dilemma. Um, so I'm debating whether I should fly or drive, and I need you guys to put yourself in my shoes because, yeah, a lot of you live in different parts of the country, and you're probably going to fly. And there goes my black screen again on StreamYard. So I can't see myself, but hope you guys can still see me and hear me just fine. Anyways, again, a lot of you will probably end up flying to Miami. Some will drive, and I like to drive, but I don't like to drive that much. So let's again pretend that you're in my shoes. So the farthest that I've drove for a cruise is 7 hours. And that's from Pensacola, Florida, over to Port Canaveral, Florida. So 7 hours. It's a long drive. I change time zones, go from Central Time Zone to Eastern Time Zone. So that first drive over there, it's a long drive. It's not so bad going back, but I mean, it's still the same time frame. But 7 hours is a long time in the car. Well, Miami's farther than Port Canaveral. It's anywhere from like 9 hours to 10 hours, depending on traffic and which route you go. And I don't know if I want to do that. So I've been looking into flying as well. The problem with flying is that the flight prices are a little higher than what I expected. You would think that living in Florida, that you would get some cheap flights from one end of Florida to the other end of Florida. Well, not the case. It's about as much as like flying. If I flew from Pensacola to like Vegas or somewhere, it's about that. It's about that much. It's expensive. So if you guys make sure you put stuff in the chat, what would you do? And I'm going to show you guys a map. Let me pull that up real quick here. I hope you guys can see it because I don't see a black screen on my end. It's driving me nuts. We can still hear you. Thank you, Meg. Oh, now I can see myself. That's weird. Anyways, all right. So here is the map. Let me get my thing. Let's do that. All right. You can see me and you can see the map. So anyways, so those of you that don't know where Pensacola is, here's Pensacola up here in the top left-hand corner. And then, yeah, you could fly all the way down to Miami, an hour and 40 minutes. You could drive. The route right now is 9 hours, 19 minutes. If you go down through the villages in Orlando, and then finally over to the East Coast and down through West Palm and Fort Lauderdale, Miami. Or you could drive all the way over to Jacksonville and then all the way down on the East Coast. That's a 9 hour, 49-minute drive. So right now I would drive through the villages and through on the outside of Orlando and down that way. So it's a long drive, as you can tell, and a very short flight. Well, there are pros and cons with driving and flying, and I'll get into that in a little bit. But I just want to show you guys the map of this. Let me take a look in the chat. Make sure you count the chat, and we'll figure out what you guys are thinking I should do. So Margie says, how many hours are you away from Miami? So again, yeah, about 9 to 10 hours, depending on traffic and stuff. But it's like 9 to 10 hours driving. Of course, flying is faster, but then you got stops and all that kind of stuff too. Greg says we always prefer to drive, but that is a long way from Pensacola. It is 8 hours from here to Miami. Yeah, and again, 7 hours is pushing it for me a little bit because I have long legs. I mean, you can sit more comfortably in a car and you make it as comfortable as you want. Planes, not so very comfortable seating, especially for us tall guys or fluffy guys. But then again, you're not sitting as long on a plane than you are in a car. So yeah, I can see either way on that. Meg dropped in the link for my Facebook group. Feel free to join my Facebook group. I have a Facebook page, which has a lot more people on it, but I'm trying to get people over to the Facebook group. Eventually, I'm going to shut down the page and just have the group. So feel free to join if you have not joined with that yet. Meg says, fly, Billy. Well, we'll get into that. We'll drive 5 hours, but not much more than that, okay? Yep. So like 7 hours is pushing it for me, so I definitely see that. Anthony dropped in the link for his live going on later tonight. That's good. Can you take a train? I don't know if that would be time. I got my other thing is time. Because I was planning, originally planned before I checked out flights, is I was going to fly out on Saturday, get there like around noonish. That way I can participate in the activities that are going on for the BBD run before the cruise. And then I would like to fly back the day that we get back from the cruise, which is on a Saturday. Um, I don't have much wiggle room for my time off from work. I could take off possibly that Friday before, and then I would have up to Sunday. So I have a little bit of wiggle room, but not too much. So I haven't checked out the train schedules, but I could check that out. But I don't know if that would work. We would fly to, Cruising Scene says. I don't drive, though. My opinion is less valuable. Okay. Well, your opinion is always valuable, Meg. Maybe it doesn't pertain to this, but Cruising Scene, you'll probably be ready just to fly home after the cruise. Yeah, that is true. I mean, I really don't want to leave the cruise at all, but I don't have to. I would love to be on the recovery cruise. There's a recovery right after the DVD. It's an 8-day cruise right after that. I would love to do that, but I just don't have the time. If I wasn't going to New Hampshire in July, then I might be able to squeeze it in. But I really want to go to New Hampshire in July, so there's no way I could pull off that second cruise unless I win the lottery or something sometime soon. You can take a bus and sleep most of the way. Yeah, no, I don't think so. I'm not much of a bus person. No. Meg says I do not have that kind of patience for that drive. Yeah, it's a lot of time, that's for sure. Ventures Ahead, welcome aboard. Good to have you in here, Michelle and Josh, I guess, if he's around. We're just talking about flying and driving from Pensacola to Miami, so you haven't missed a whole lot. Cruising Scene, we drove 13 hours once to port, and it was too long. Wow, that is a long drive. I drove 16 hours from Iowa down here to Pensacola, Florida when I moved, and that was horrible. Now, I did split that up, so I drove 8 hours one day, stayed in Tennessee somewhere, and then I drove 8 hours the next day. So it wasn't so bad, but still, that's a long drive. And I was driving a U-Haul, or not U-Haul truck, but I was driving a Penske moving truck, which had no cruise control. And yeah, not fun driving that long with that. Everyone's saying hello to Adventures Ahead. Scott Smith says, do Blue Angels still practice on Tuesday and Wednesday morning? Tuesday, yes. I don't know if they do Wednesday mornings. Tuesday, I'm pretty sure they do. For one person, I would fly. Well, that's the other caveat. There'll be two of us. Driving and or flying. So that's another thing. If it was by myself, yeah, I probably would just fly. But I got two people going on this cruise. We have Kelly and Tammy's Journey. Hello, everyone. Welcome aboard, Kelly and Tammy. Good to have you in here. There's Josh from Adventures Ahead. Hello, or NES Evolution. Again, we're just talking about driving and flying to Pensacola, Florida to Miami, Florida. What would you do? I need help. So I'm trying to figure it out. Let's see. Meg says, always remember planes, trains, and automobiles, that order. Okay, Meg. Thank you for that. Veterans Head says, the longest we have driven is 22 hours, never again. Yes, I agree with that. I drove 16 hours, and I will never do that again if I don't have to. But yeah, 22 hours. Wow, that is a long drive. Was that from Michigan to Miami? Or I'm not sure how far of a drive that would be, but flying is way better. We used to drive to Florida, but never again. Yep, I would love to fly too. I love to fly. Flying is way much better than driving. But if you catch my last live, they talked about being frugal, and the prices for flights are a lot more than what I thought they were from going from Florida to Florida. So Flying is way better. Okay, yeah, but so that. Cruise on the high seas. Rob, welcome aboard, Rob. Good to have you in here. Everyone saying hello to each other. Drives are too long. Yep, definitely agree. No bus sketchy. Yes, very sketchy. Um, I'll stay in sketchy motels, but I won't stay on a sketchy bus. Um, you're better offline, is what Anthony says. Yep. Um, Rob says, thought I would drop by to say hi, y'all, as I've been missing in action. That's okay, Rob. That's okay. Everybody's got activities. I mean, it's a busy weekend now. Got the basketball games going on today. WrestleMania weekend is on today. There's all kinds of things going on today. So buses are a way to assess. Yes, definitely. Meg says, only port we've ever drove to was Jacksonville. Drove 5 hours to my ex-parents, and it was only an hour and a half to Jacksonville the next morning. Okay. Yeah, it's 5 hours for me to get to Jacksonville, which I'll do that fine. And I'm going to do that when I go to see Elton John in concert in a couple weeks. I'll be driving to Jacksonville. I'm staying overnight over there and then driving back. So 5 hours, not too bad. Laugh out loud, Josh. I was thinking more along the lines of the Billy J chartered party bus. Well, there we go. We could have a party, drink some Bud Light Limes, and be a good time. Michigan to Fort Lauderdale. Okay, we're close. Michigan to Miami, Fort Lauderdale, pretty close. Yeah, that 22-hour drive. Woo. Margie says, we're driving from Arizona to Texas to visit family and then to New Orleans for a cruise on April 17th. We're making a trip of it, staying in San Antonio on the way home. Well, that's a good idea, Margie. Definitely, if you want to road trip and see different things, yeah, then driving isn't too bad. You can cross off a lot of things off your bucket list, and definitely, I definitely could see that would be a benefit to do that. Now, I don't need to do that because I've already seen most of Florida. The only part of Florida that I haven't really seen is Miami. So I don't really need to do a road trip because I'm not going to miss much. I don't need to see swamps or gators live in action and stuff like that. But Max says, love San Antonio, Margie. My dad lives there. And I'd love to go to San Antonio too. You got the river walk there. I try to win trips there for sweepstakes and stuff. But that looks like a pretty cool place, San Antonio. I'd love to go there as well. All right. So anyways, let's talk about some pros and cons with driving and flying. So I'm just making a quick screen. Let me go ahead and pull that up here. Let's see. Stop sharing. Share. Nope, not slides. Let me pull up my little screen I was working on. Okay. So I just wrote some like pros and cons for driving. So here's some pros for driving. So there's no baggage fees, of course. So with driving, you can take as much baggage as you want and however much weight you want in each bag. You have an unlimited baggage allowance. You have comfortable seating for driving. Yeah, it could be a long drive, which definitely will be for me, 10-hour drive or 9-hour drive. But you just get kind of be more comfortable than you would in like an airline seat and stuff like that. It's cheaper gas-wise because my car takes maybe anywhere from like $40 to close to the $40. But let's say gas prices go up more, so $40 to $50 a fill up, and I have like 6 fill ups. Now I have 4 if I go from here to Port Canaveral. So I have like 2 on the way there and then 2 on the way back. So I figured another fill up or so for if I drove from like Port Canaveral down to Miami and then that. So I would think another 2 fill ups. So I thought a total of 6 fill ups or so. So this spent anywhere from like $240 to $300 on gas. So those are some pros for driving. Let's take a look at some cons I wrote for driving. So there's going to have the long travel time, so 10-hour driving, where a flight could be a lot less than that. You're going to put a lot of wear and tear on your vehicle, or as they say in the South, vehicle. So that is one of the annoying things here in the South. There's a lot of annoying things here in the South, but you see car commercials, and a lot of the dealers that are on the car commercials will say vehicle, not vehicle, but they'll say vehicle. It's rather annoying. So I don't know if you guys hear that, if you guys are not from the South and hear that, but it gets a little annoying at times. I just like making fun of it. Anyways, and then also there'll be you can have traffic jams along the way, or you can have car accidents, or you could get in a car accident. Yeah, so yep, that risk is there for that. So those are some cons for driving. We'll get into the pros and cons I wrote for flying here in a second. Let me go ahead and take that off. Let me get caught up in the chat real quick. Where was I at? You guys are talking tonight. Thank you guys for coming in. Make sure you do hit the thumbs up button if you haven't yet. Would appreciate that very much. But offline. Let me get caught up in the chat. Got lost. Oh, Meg says lots of Pokemon on the Riverwalk. Yes, she plays Pokemon Go. She might need a friend, so join Meg on Pokemon Go. I used to play it, but not anymore. She was playing it in Helen, Georgia, I believe, too. I don't know how well she did there, but I've seen close to all of Florida. Yeah, and I have pretty much seen all of Florida except for I haven't seen the Keys. Florida Keys I've not seen yet, or Miami. So I got to hit that southern part of Florida. I have not hit that yet. Level 2. Thank you, Nightbot. Click that bill notification. Meg says, but what will gas prices be in September? Yeah, that is a thing. What will gas prices be? That is the question. Margie says, if you can make it fun, drive, otherwise fly. Yeah, the only thing about being fun driving is that you get to listen to your music. Of course, you can listen to music on the airplane too. You have an MP3 player or whatever, or your phone or whatever. Then you can watch movies too, I guess. If you're driving, which I'll be driving, I won't be able to watch movies. I can listen to music and stuff, and have good conversation with my friend. But yeah, I don't know. Otherwise, it's not much fun because I've seen a lot of the stuff already. So I don't know how much more fun it would be driving wise. Now, if I drove in an area that I've never been to, yeah, it could be more fun. Maybe make a stop or two every once in a while at a place. Maybe see the biggest ball of twine or something like that, or one of those tourist attractions or tourist stops or whatever. But yeah, I will meet you in Tallahassee for a pep talk. Okay, well, there you go. We have Tom and Gilbert's in. Welcome aboard, Tom and Gilbert's. We're talking about flying and driving from Pensacola, Florida to Miami, Florida. What would you do? Because it's cheaper to drive, but flying to get there faster. And yeah, there's debate on what to do. And I need you guys' help because I don't know what to do. Put yourself in my position. Gilbert's they live over in Louisiana, so maybe it's more reasonable for them to fly than it is to drive. Because it's even farther for them. It would be another, 3 or 4 hours more to drive. It's another 9 or 10 hours for me. It'd be another 12, 13 hours, 14 hours or so for them. So maybe they would fly. So let me know, Gilbert's, what you would think you would want to do if you were coming from where I live down to Miami. Thank you, Meg, for dropping in the link to their live. They're going live in the next 25 minutes, so check them out after this live. Richard says, if I were you, I would drive. And yep, I'm debating that really heavily. There's just so many factors. It's expensive to fly into Miami. It's cheaper to fly into Fort Lauderdale. But then you're going to have to pay an Uber cost to go from Fort Lauderdale to the hotel in Miami. It's cheaper to fly the day before Friday than it was to fly on Saturday, which would be nice because I get to spend more time down there. But then again, I would have to get another hotel room in Fort Lauderdale, Miami, and it's expensive, at least in Miami. A little cheaper in Fort Lauderdale. So you'd have to throw in the cost for that. Yeah, so it's a lot of different factors of what to do. I also looked into flying from here to Tampa. It is really cheap. On Spirit Airlines, that is really cheap. And I got hotel offers at the Hard Rock Hotel in Tampa because I played in the casino a while back there. And so I got some free rooms that I could use. Then I would have to get a rental car, and those are expensive. But sometimes I get a good discount. If you watched my last live show last weekend, talked about frugal traveling. I talked about car rentals, and if you check if your employer, you might get a discount code. Well, I have a discount code with my employer, which is a pretty good one, but it's only through Enterprise. But it helps with the car rental thing. But then again, you have the car rental costs there. Then you got parking. If you got a rental car, then you got parking in Miami. You got parking at the hotel that we're going to stay at. You got parking for the cruise, which you can park off site, save some money that way. Then you can park at the port and then be right there, but then you got to pay more for that. So, I mean, this is a number of factors to do, and I'm just debating on what to do. Meg dropped in the link for Jane and Travels. Oh, they're in here. Welcome aboard, Jane and Travels. Good to have you in here. John and Nancy, they go live on Wednesdays afternoons. I'm usually in there live. And then they are going on Sundays, I believe, too. So check out Jane and Travels. We are driving to Port Canaveral again in August. Okay. Would you drive to Miami, though? That is my question. Port Canaveral, closer. But Miami, farther away. So I need to know what you think of driving to Miami. Would you drive from where I'm at, Pensacola, Florida, to Miami? That's what I need to know. Let's see. Everyone's saying hello to each other. Excellent. Good. All right. So let's go into the pros and cons of flying. Let me pull that up here. And we'll share my screen. Oh, I've already had shared it. Let me go back here and boom. All right. So pros for flying. So you get there faster. Less travel time depending on stops. Now, that's another thing. There's some cheaper flights out there, but the problem is the stops. On Spirit Airlines, the stops were overnight stops. So the total travel time is like 19 hours for just one way to get there. And then it's like another 19 hours travel time on the way back because there's a layover I can't remember where it's at, but there's a layover. Oh, it's a layover in Orlando, I think. And yeah, it's an overnight layover. I'm like, no, there's no way I'm doing that. Yeah, it's a really cheap flight, but I'm not spending my time at the airport, nor am I buying I have to get another hotel room in Orlando. Anyways, another pro for flying is no wear and tear on your car because you're flying and not taking your car, of course. And you're avoiding those traffic jams and car accidents and maybe avoiding you in a car accident. So those are some pros that I just wrote some quick pros and cons. Cons for flying. So it's a higher price for flights than it is for driving wise, especially when you're flying for two people. If it was just myself, I would probably fly for sure, no questions asked. But when you got two people involved, then you got to figure in the cost of those two people. Then you have uncomfortable seating for tall, like myself. I'm tall, 6'4", and or fluffy people. I'm a little fluffy, but mostly tall than fluffy. But yeah, so you got that con for flying. And then you got, of course, the fees for baggage and weights of baggage. And if you go with the lower cost airlines, of course, they're going to charge you for everything. So yeah, there's different pros and cons for flying as well too. Of course, you can get into an accident flying too, but knock on wood, that won't happen. So, anyways, so those are some pros and cons that I wrote real quick. Anyways, in regards to that. All right, let's take a look at the chat. Let me guys know what you're thinking. What you would do if you're in my situation. And that's what I really need to know. Because it's going to help me decide what I should do. Let's see. John 1938, 7:38. Rob 7:38 p.m. Is gas $4 per gallon? Right now, gas is $3.99. Well, I saw it for $3.99 a gallon here. I saw it for $3.93 a gallon, but that's just here. Different parts of Florida are going to be different prices, of course. And if you're getting gas along the interstate, which I plan on driving mostly the interstates, then you usually pay higher for the gas on the interstates for the convenience. Otherwise, if you go off a little bit, then you'd spend a little more on gas, but you could probably save a little bit on gas too. So, yeah, and also depending on what gas will be in September, because this is April, and so we still have 5 months until September happens. So, um, but I'm debating right now because I usually want to book flights in advance because you're going to get a cheaper deal. The longer you wait, the more chances those prices are going to go up. And yeah, then definitely would be you would have to drive. You'd be forced to drive. Right now, I'm at a crossroads of what I want to do. I would, but I love driving. Yeah, and I love driving somewhat, but again, it pushes me when I have to drive 7 hours to Port Canaveral. I'm just not. I mean, unless I'm another 3 or 4 hours after that, and I'm like, oh, I don't know. Now that's another thing I'm debating too. I could drive. I could go from Pensacola and I could stay in Orlando. I can get some pretty cheap hotel rates in Orlando. Um, and then I could, I mean, you'll have the added cost of a hotel in Orlando. But then I could like drive 8 hours or not 8 hours, 7 hours or six or 7 hours to Orlando, whatever it is. And then the like Friday and then Saturday I could get up early. And then I could drive the 3 or 4 hours to Miami, and then be in time for the activities. And again, I don't know when activities start for the BBD rum run. I'll have to check into that too, because if they start later, then I don't have to leave as late or leave as early and stuff like that. But then after the cruise, then I would have to drive back to Orlando, and I probably would just stay overnight in Orlando again, and then on Saturday, and then drive the rest of the way back home on Sunday, so that way I can be back to work on Monday. So again, lots of options for me to decide on. Meg says, "Oh no, 19-hour flights, please. I forgot I am spoiled in Atlanta." Yes, you are. And I've flown. I've actually flown overseas. I've been to Germany, Austria, and Italy 3 times back in college. Those were like 8-hour flights, which again were long, sitting there. But you got some food along the way, and I had free drinks too back then, way back then. But that was a good time. But so again, I love flying. That's why I can get content for flying. I usually get a window seat when I'm flying, and I can record takeoffs and landings and throw in some flights things. And you see lots of things when you're flying up above. So that's another a pro for flying. You left out hitchhiking, Billy. Paul says, well, I could do that. I kind of like my life, so I don't know if I would want to do that. And I may just annoy somebody and they would kick me right off. So, especially if it was you, Paul, you probably pick me up, and within 2 minutes, you kick me right off, probably. ST Ventures said, we are the same way traveling good, but we always like the insurance of having our own way to go, too. Yep, definitely. I can see that. Rob says, yes, that is an option too, Paul. Yes. Or carjacking, Greg says to Paul. Yep, could be carjacking, I suppose. Activities. Yes, activities. Well, there's a dark tank going on for the BBD rum run. I'm not sure what else they're doing. I just remember the dunk tank. Again, it's sponsored by Midlife Crazy. They're the ones putting on the BBD rum run. They go live on Sundays, so check them out. But I know there's a dunk tank, and I'm not sure what other activities they have planned. They won't tell us everything, but yeah, it's going to be a good time. Oh, my first group cruise, so it's going to be awesome to meet a lot of people that I've talked with, but I've never met in person. So everyone's laughing at Greg's comments. All right, excellent. Okay, so right, we're at 14 minutes or so before the Traveling Gilberts go live. All right, so yeah, again, I'm debating on what I should do doing dishes. Yeah, could be doing dishes. I don't know. Hopefully there won't be any upside down pineapples or stuff like that. Or Rob says truck jacking. Well, yeah, you do a lot of jacking. A lot of jacking going on. But anyway, Mickey May for dropping a link for Midlife Crazy. They're crazy. But anyways, yeah. So yeah, still debating on what to do. Thank you guys for writing in what you would do. Looks like a lot of you would drive. I see some people wanting to fly, so I'm kind of seeing like a 50-50 what you guys would do. Meg, of course, doesn't like to drive, so she wants to fly. Adventures Ahead, Josh and Michelle, they both want to fly. Calvin Gilbert's love to drive. Um, yeah, and then Margie Butcher likes to drive, I guess. John and Nancy, if you're still here, let me know. What would you do? I know you guys drove all the way from New Hampshire down to Florida, so I would see not a problem driving from Pensacola, Florida, down to Miami. So I would cruise there if I would definitely cruise there if I could. I wish there was a cruise ship that came out of Pensacola. We have a little port area. We actually have one time there was a cargo. I thought it was a cargo ship, but it was actually an old Carnival ship that they had turned into a cargo ship. But yeah, they that actually was in port. It was pretty cool. But that was before I started the YouTube channel, so I never did record it or anything like that. But I thought that was odd because I knew that was like an old Carnival ship. But anyways, yeah, we do have some ships that come in, mostly cargo ships and stuff. I think they repair them or something in Pensacola. But closest cruise port I have is Mobile, which right now the Carnival Ecstasy is cruising out of there. And I know Greg and Felicia love the Carnival Ecstasy. Make sure you check out their vlogs on their channel, SCT Adventures. Yeah, they had quite the time on Carnival Ecstasy. No, I was not the captain of that ship, but it sounds like the captain had some issues. But unfortunately, the Carnival Ecstasy is going to the scrapyard. I had it booked when it was in Jacksonville, and then it ended up getting canceled. So I never did get on the Ecstasy because when the Ecstasy one canceled, I switched it to Carnival Elation. So I went from one Carnival E ship to another Carnival E ship, the Elation. Yeah, so unfortunately, I won't get a chance to go on the Ecstasy, but it sounds like I'm not missing too much because there's a pretty good reason why it's going to the scrapyard. But then we're going to get the Carnival Spirit as what it's coming eventually to Mobile as well too. So that'll be interesting. SCT Adventure says drive. I'm debating it. I'm thinking about it for sure. Meg, they would probably drive. I think Uncle John is thinking about driving in October. Okay. Yeah, I figured they would drive because they drove all the way from New Hampshire down there. We are flying in for the recovery crew. Oh, so you are flying. Ah, so you're drive to Port Canaveral, but you're flying for the recovery cruise. I see. They said, have a great night, Billy. Got to get ready. Thank you for coming in, Calvin Gilberts. Everybody will head over to your live right after this live finishes in 11 minutes. I fly all the time. Yeah, and I fly all the time too. But I got to worry about pricing too because it's up there. I love the Elation, just FYI. Yes, Meg does love the Elation. She loves lots of things. She does. She loves beer. She loves tacos. She loves Pokemon. She loves lots of things. Oh, and the Glory. She loves the Carnival Glory as well. Cruising on the high seas says, but do I truly have another option than flying? But do I truly have another option than flying and less time? Yeah. I don't think you have another option besides flying in less time. Definitely not. Flying is your fastest method. We need teleportation. Where is Star Trek? We need Star Trek to come up with teleportation so we can just beam ourselves from Pensacola down to Miami or from wherever you guys are at to your nearest cruise port or nearest vacation spot. That'd make things a lot easier. Yeah, I wish that we had that technology now, but fortunately we do not. So we have to live in the times that we do have, and we have to balance our budgets, our money. We have to balance our time, and we have to balance those two together and figure out what is the best thing to do. Meg says teleportation to Helen. Yes, I'd love to teleport to Helen because that was what, a 6-7 hour drive for me too. So yeah, so that was kind of a long drive for me as well too. But it was worth it. It was worth it, and it'll be worth it to go to Miami as well. That's just getting there is my decision. So Thank you guys for letting me know what you guys do. Again, it's about 50-50. I see a lot of people wanting to drive, wanting people to fly, and that's where I'm at right now. I'm still debating. I'm going to hold off for now. I'm going to wait and keep an eye on flight prices. Maybe they'll go down. Maybe with the gas prices maybe eventually going back down, that we'll see some of the gas prices going down or the flights going down in price too. This again, the cruise is in September, which a lot of schools start up at the end of August or so, and usually around schools have already started around that time. So it's not really the travel season, not the summer season. It's toward like the beginning of fall, so it's not shouldn't be as much flight wise because kids are out are back in school and stuff. So again, a lot of decisions on the figure out. Blaine, welcome aboard, Blaine. Good to have you in here. Hey, can I order a cheeseburger? No, you may not. Unfortunately, I'm fresh out of cheeseburger. So sorry there, Squatch. Anyways, Meg says, but to be honest, Billy, if I could drive, you may be better off doing that. Okay. Thank you for that, Meg. Billy, you also forgot about train. Yes, train. That'll be a thing. I'm gonna check into that, Meg. And thank you, Rob, for reminding me about the trains. Maybe that's an option. I don't know what the schedule is for that, and how much the cost is for that. That might be an idea, and that might make some good vlog content too. I'd be like a Nick P. Nick P loves his trains, and I would love to do that too. I love trains. Trains are cool. Hey, Blaine, would you like bacon with that? Blaine says, yes, Meg, please. Or bus it too. I'm going to have to probably nix the bus thing. I'll take a look. But I don't think that's going to be up my alley for that. But okay, a 5-minute wait on the bacon cheeseburger. Okay, well, good. Looks like we're going to open up a franchise here. Felicia says, Blaine, did you want fries with that too? Fries and a shake. Get that shake on. Or a beer? Blaine, would you like a Bud Light Lime? No, you may not, because this is mine. Refreshing. Fresh Bud Light Lime. Anyways, we got 5 more minutes here. Again, guys, thank you guys for coming in. Make sure you hit the thumbs up button if you haven't yet. We would appreciate it very much. Check out my vlogs. Again, I finished the Carnival Mardi Gras vlog series. Finished all that. Finished the vlog that came after that, which was my Old Town Disney Springs vlog. Go back, check out my other vlogs if you got time. I'd appreciate it too. I got Helen, Georgia vlogs out there. I've got all my other cruises that I've been on. Went on a Royal Caribbean and Lord of the Seas cruise back in October. I've been to Vegas. I've been to Massachusetts area. So check out all those vlogs if you get a chance. I appreciate it. We're going more subscribers like every day. Every day I'm getting like a subscriber or two. Pretty awesome. If guys have other friends that would be interested in my channel, feel free to share this out with them. I would appreciate that very much. Getting closer to that 500 mark. At that 500 mark, I can open up that community tab on YouTube, and I can promote other channels as well as my content. I can post pictures and stuff. Kind of like a Facebook for YouTube, but it's on YouTube, so pretty cool. Blaine says he wants everything. Yes, Blaine is a big boy. He likes to eat everything. Captain Billy J's Diner. Yes, that could be a thing. That could be on a cruise. Captain Billy J's Diner on a cruise. Have a great weekend, Kelly and Tammy. Good to have you in here. See you all later. Thank you, Rob, for coming in. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, cruising scene. Enjoy your Helen vlog. So thank you, cruising scene. Thank you very much. Everyone's saying hello to Paul. Paul saying hello to each other. Excellent. All right, good. Anyways, so make sure you check out all those vlogs. Make sure you support all the other creators out there. So again, we have Travis Gilbert's coming on next with their live shows. On Fridays, Ronnie does a tech vlog. Check out that, as well as the other vlogs. Adventures Ahead. has their live show coming up after the Traveling Gilberts tonight. They also put out vlogs as well. They've been doing their Carnival Freedom vlogs. They went on a back-to-back cruise. Check them out as well. And then Anthony Simone is going live tonight. He's doing a giveaway. You could win a can or a beer koozie or a cooler, whatever you want to call it. You can win one of these just like me. Anyways, check them out. And also, Good Old Time VK is covering the basketball game with Duke and North Carolina. Check that out. WrestleMania weekend, brother. So I'm going to watch some WrestleMania too. So I'm going to be in and out of lives again, as I mentioned before. So check all that out. Have a good evening, everyone. Yes, thank you, Felicia. You too. Meg's dropped in the link for Traveling Gilbert's live tonight and also Adventures Ahead live tonight. Again, thank you very much. I think I'm going to end it here, guys, a couple minutes before Traveling Gilbert's. Give you time to use the facilities or grab yourself a fresh drink and be ready for the Traveling Gilbert. So again, thank you guys for all your feedback tonight. Still debating on driving or flying, but we'll see. Eventually, I'm going to get to Miami either way. We'll get there, and we're going to have a fun time on that group cruise in September. And Kenny's going on his first cruise in October on the same ship. So Kenny is definitely looking forward to going on his first cruise. Thank you, Meg, for great show, Captain. Thank you, Meg, for doing all of your moderator duties. Appreciate that very much. Thank you, Anthony, for coming in as well. Thank you to my mods, and thank you to my supporters. And we'll see you guys over at Traveling Gilbert. So this has been Captain Billy J signing off from beautiful Pensacola, Florida. And we'll see you guys in the vlogs and on my next live. Next live is going to be my birthday extravaganza. My birthday is on April 12th, so in 10 days. So I'm going to, before that, the Saturday before, we're going to play games. I think we're going to play games next Saturday. So come back, join us for game nights again next night and to celebrate my birthday coming up. So thank you guys for showing, and we'll see you guys later. All right. Bye, everyone.